is Saturday, you guys, and you know this is time to cook a meal. It is time. I am Phatty, and this is Phatty's Box. I just want to welcome you guys. Thanks for your likes, shares, comments, subscribe. So, what's on the agenda today is number one, these killer glasses. Number two, what I'm making for the week. Number three, Monday is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I will be 39. I know, can't even tell it. Just, aging like fine wine. But anyway, I'll tell you a quick story about the glasses. First of all, I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera so you can see them a little bit better. I ordered these in June, and there was a big... it was just a headache, to be honest with you, with the company who makes the glasses. They lost the first pair of my glasses, and then after they lost them, they, said, oh, the manufacturer can make another pair, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, they wasn't able to. Luckily, my eye doctor's office had one last pair. So, this is that pair. And let me come closer. Let me give you guys a little... close up. If you see good, but they have diamond flakes in them, and they're by Guess, and they are so cute on me, and I love them, and they love me, and they brighten up my life, and I hope they brighten up your life too. So anyway, let's get back to what I'm here to do, and that is cook some food for the week. So Monday's my birthday, you guys, and so what I decided was I didn't know what I wanted to cook for this week. So I seen a friend of mine, he had something posted on Facebook saying, I'm gonna season these spare ribs and this, that, whatever, and so he showed a picture of them. So I said, you know what, brother, you have inspired me. I got a couple dollars and I'm about to make this meal holla. So the things you will need to make this meal are the following. Now, I don't know grocery stores that are in your area, but for me, I like Save-A-Lot. I like Kroger's. I love Aldi. Aldi is really one of my favorite stores. But today, because I had to go in the Dollar Tree to pick up some items, I went into Save-A-Lot. And I'm sure you guys have either had hard times, good times, whatever it is. But the bottom line is, sometimes you can go to these grocery stores and they will have meat that is marked down. For example, the pack that I have today was $4.03, and this is a large pack of country style pork ribs. They were $10.99 and they were reduced for quick sale today, which is August 24th, which is today. So it's not like it's, oh my god, they're out of date for like 2 weeks. No. So I went ahead and grabbed these. Not only that, what else you will need for this today, and I'm gonna make mine a little bit different because I want it to be a little more savory. I'm going to put some gravy on mine when I put them in the crock pot. But anyway, you'll need a large onion. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 10 large ribs in that package. So one large onion, you could use a half an onion, but I'm going to use a lot of onion because I like onion a lot. You're going to need a bell pepper, and I did have some leftover green onion, so I'm going to use that. And I saw these reduced for quick sale. They were 99 cents. So they're all in decent condition. I'm going to chop this up. I'm going to put that in there. I do have a can of Wyland brand mushrooms. I'm gonna put 1 can of mushrooms. My main ingredient to marinate for 24 hours is the Zesty Italian dressing by Save-A-Lot. I'm gonna put garlic. You're gonna need garlic. This is garlic that I make at home. I'm gonna season my meat with garlic pepper, Kingsford garlic and herb. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before, but it is called Badia. It is a complete seasoning, and let me tell you, this is the bomb.com right here. I'm gonna use a little bit of accent. I'm gonna use a little bit of liquid smoke to give it that smoky flavor. Memphis style barbecue, which this can be purchased in the Dollar Tree. You know, a lot of times people are sleeping on the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar Tree really has some really good stuff. Anyway, steak seasoning. This is Save a Lot brand. Salt. We're gonna use some pepper, and one of my favorites is seasoning. The other thing that I am gonna put in here is, of course, the Pic Sweet seasoned blend vegetables, and this is going to be a two-part video. So this is one part today. Tomorrow I'll do the other part of the video. What I will be making for dessert this week is a strawberry cake. However, this is the Save a Lot brand white cake. It was $1. So cake mix, moist cake. I'm going to add mayo to it to give it a lot more moisture, a little bit of vanilla pudding, which will also make your cake a lot more moist. And let me tell you, where can you find this amount of strawberries? Look at that price tag. If you wait, I'm gonna come closer. See that price tag, you guys? See that? And look at here. Look at that price tag. $1.46. Now, this was reduced for quick sale too, but there isn't one piece of fruit in here that looks ridiculously bad. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop these strawberries up because I'm going to make a strawberry shortcake. Oh, and went in the Dollar Tree and found, ta-da, the brand name Cool Whip, $1, baby. So I'm going to make a strawberry shortcake, and how I'm going to do that is pretty much take my box cake mix. You have a choice whether you want to put the egg yolks in it, or if you just want it to be all white cake. It really doesn't matter. It's really up to you. I'm probably going to just do the egg whites and then use the balance of those eggs and use that for like breakfast. I think this week I'm going to do oatmeal and eggs or something quick. But anyway, I'm going to chop up these strawberries. I'm going to put those in some sugar, some pure cane sugar, and I am going to let those macerate, meaning allow the sugar to break down the fruit, and it will make kind of like a juice, a jelly. And so once my cake is done, you can call it a poke cake too. The other thing I'm going to add into this cake, which people don't know works, is a little Coca-Cola. You could do Coca-Cola for moisture. You could do mayo for moisture. Whatever you choose. You can use Greek yogurt. I have Greek yogurt in the refrigerator too. That works good too. But anyway, once the cake is done and it's cooled, I'll take a chopstick and poke all throughout the cake. And then once these strawberries are good and they're in their juices and they're sweet and they're yummy and the cake is cooled, I'll take all of those strawberries and I'll pour them over top of my cake and allow that to soak in, and then take my whipped cream and put that on top. And then there you go. You have your strawberry shortcake. Trust me, it is simple, it is easy, and no fat, no mess, no fuss. So what I'm going to do right now is pause the video. I am going to take my ribs to the sink. I'm going to wash them and clean them thoroughly. And then I'm going to come back to the table. I'm going to start chopping up all my veg. I'm going to put all of that in. And I'm probably not going to use this full bottle of Italian. Maybe a half of it. And I'm going to add in all my vegetables into a Glad Ziploc bag for easy storage. I'm going to allow that to marinate for 24 hours. And then tomorrow is when we will put it in the crock pot. And I think I'm going to make a side of green beans and probably some homemade mashed potatoes, or I could do rice. Either way, it's going to be a quick, easy meal. It's going to be good for this week. It's going to be filling, and you guys know I love filling food. I don't like to just, let me just take a little nibble of this. I ain't one of those type of chicks that ain't scared, that's scared to eat. No, I'm going to eat. But anyway, I'm going to pause the video and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I am back. I have rinsed off my meat. I have grabbed some gloves because I do not want to get any onion under my hands. And onion makes my eyes burn like it makes a lot of people's eyes burn. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna chop up all of my vegetables first. And then I will move over to my meat because I don't want to be messing with raw meat and vegetables, which I can always change my gloves out, but just be easier. Sorry about the shaky camera, guys. I have it sitting on top of my table, and so it's shaking a little bit. Now, anyway, I like to use the pepper seeds. It's your choice, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to put them in there. I like to go inside of the bell pepper, take out that real meaty, ribby part, that white part there. To me, it's bitter. I don't want to eat it. I'm going to chop everything up. Ooh, I got a text. We'll answer that in a minute. But anyway, take all the ribs out. And these vegetables do not have to be chopped like a specific way. And oh, a neat little trick, which you guys probably already know because you're adults, but just in case you're not adults and you're kids, if you are using your cutting board, I like to put something wet underneath my cutting board so it doesn't slide around. And I just put just a towel, just a kitchen towel. And so just cutting up all of these. Let's see. Still here, guys, just one second. Let me check this message. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep on stopping my video and texting. Just gonna have to wait. Anyway, back to chopping. So I want to know in the comments how you guys' week was, what you guys had going on. Whose birthdays are coming up? Myself, mine is Monday, like I stated, and I am a Virgo, Leo cusp, but I do have water in my chart. So I'm curious who all is watching. What is your astrological sign and things like that? I'd like to know what you guys do for a living. I'm always curious. I myself, I work in government, and that's about all you'll know. Is that I work in government. I'm very, very private when it comes to, yeah, I'm not going to keep on responding to that message. I'll wait until it stops. I'm very private when it comes to my career, my professional career. Now, many of you guys know that I am a hairstylist and have been a stylist for like many, many years, but I graduated from college with my associate's degree in criminal justice, magna cum laude, might I add, which I'm very proud of. So I started my career in government, and thus far I'm pretty happy. I do have some complaints, but that's just one of the things that come with your career and with your job. Not everything is gonna make you happy, and that's okay. You just gotta learn to, with the give and the take. That's it. So now, cutting the butt off. It is onion. And I'm gonna chop this up, and then I already have my Ziploc bag out too, so I can put my remaining onion in here. Chop that off. Okay. Make sure I take all of it off. And it just might be me, but I feel like when I take that first layer of that onion off, like, I don't know, like that initial layer doesn't belong there. That's just me. But peel off all of your onion scales, as I call them. I'm just gonna cut this onion right in the middle. And I think honestly a half an onion should be more than enough. I'm not gonna bother to dice the rest of this up. I'm just gonna put it in the bag, and it's gonna make it easier for me not to cry. And what you guys probably hear a little bit in the background is a little bit of Prince I got playing. And disclaimer, I do not own the music. I'm not stealing the rights. I'm not using it for any purposes to maintain or receive money or funds or what have you. But I doubt if you guys can hear it that well. But anyway, I just diced that halfway. Little moon shapes. And like so. Put my onion on my plate. And now I'll go ahead and get my tomatoes. Now some of these tomatoes are a little soft, and that's okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run my knife under there, and I'm gonna take out majority of those seeds. If some of those seeds stay in there, it's okay. But if you see any blooms, like the tomatoes about to like sprout, yeah, most definitely go ahead and clean that and cut that off. And I'm just doing a rough chop. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I do like to take out the excess seeds. Just chop these on up. And so my friend, his name is Jonathan, and he is a barber, and he's the one who inspired me to cook this meal today. So thank you. He is on Facebook. I think he's in Baltimore, Maryland. His nickname is Gifted Handz, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's GYFTED and a Z or something like that. On his Facebook. But he's got a very, very lucrative barbershop. So what he used was onions, peppers, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. When I went in to Save-A-Lot, I did not see any. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that one up because that one's really soft. I don't want to waste anything. I mean, I only paid 99 cents for them, so let's see if that one's too bad. Yeah, we're gonna ditch that one. But hey, look at that. 4 tomatoes for 99 cents. Where does that happen at? Tomatoes are normally $1.99 per pound. So I got a good deal. A damn good deal, if I might say for myself. But the tomatoes just gonna make the meat even more moist. It's not gonna add too much flavor, but it will, because tomato has acid in it. It will break down the meat, make it tender and juicy. And that Italian dressing and the seasonings I'm about to put in here, baby, this meat gonna be good. And I'm gonna put some gravy once it gets, you know, cooking for about, say about 2, maybe 3 hours. Then once I feel it's ready, then I will put my packages. Yeah, that one doesn't look too good. Either way, we're good. We got a good amount of tomato. Slide that on, and see, that's so convenient because I can wipe my knife off. And we're going to use some green onion. I'm gonna pick off what looks bad and use what don't. And green onion goes bad so quick. Why, I don't know, but I just peel off what I don't need. But anyway, once I put it in the crock pot and it's done cooked a couple hours, nice and slow, and all the juices and the seasoning done got into each other and dancing and happy. At the very end, I have 2 packages of mushroom gravy mix. I'm gonna put that mushroom gravy in there, baby, and I'm gonna let that stew, and I'm gonna let that cook. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, y'all. Now see, because this is my lunch for the week, I might have to, tomorrow, which is Sunday, I might have to go ahead on and have a little early lunch today. Well, tomorrow. You don't have to use the red of the onion if you don't, excuse me, not the red of the onion, the whites of the onion, but I do like the whites of the onion. It gives it a little bit more of a kick. So that's all we're going to use. And I'm going to use my plastic container right here. I'm going to just put those onions in there. Okay. So I got everybody chopped up, and now I'm going to pause so I can clean up a little bit, and I'll be right back after these commercial breaks. Okay guys, and I am back. My ribs are washed and ready to go. So what I'm going to do to just make sure that all the seasoning gets through all of my meat, which you don't have to do this, but this is just me. I'm going to take my knife very carefully and poke, kind of like to tenderize it a little bit. I'm going to poke it on both sides because I really want all of this seasoning and liquid smoke and onion and steak seasoning to really like permeate my meats. Just gently do this throughout all of the meat. And if you guys are doing this at home, be careful that you don't stab yourself. Don't need no accidents. And a lot of the fat I am leaving on. It's not a lot of fat on these ribs, but fat is flavor and makes it easier for the meat to break up. This is just, you know, what I've been taught, you know, over the years. And listen, my mama taught me how to cook, and y'all see I'm a nice hefty size 22, 20 nice size rack of lambs on the front and on the back. So mama knows best, mama's always right. Okay, almost done. And if this had bone in it, you could do the same thing, but it may not have it might not be as easy. Now when I'm doing like a rack of ribs, I like to use brown sugar, and to me it helps to break down the meat too. So these 10 that I have should be plenty for the work week for me to eat all day, well, excuse me, all week. And I should be able to share if somebody doesn't have anything for lunch. Okay, so all my meat is done. I'm going to change my gloves because I'm about to touch my seasonings, and I do not want to cross-contaminate anything. Not that I would anyway, but I'm gonna use one glove. See, this is a quick crock pot meal too. You don't have to do much, not at all. Okay, shake up my garlic. I'm gonna put a couple tablespoons of my garlic, parsley. I'm going to use Badia. I'll put a good little amount of this Badia in here. That should be plenty. I'm going to use a generous amount of accent. Okay. And some garlic pepper. This particular garlic pepper, oh yeah, this is from Save a Lot. Put that in there. Plenty of that. And we're going to use some soul seasoning. Now remember guys, you can season however, with whatever you want. It's to your taste, it's to your liking, and I only have a little bit of this garlic herb left. This is by Kingsford, and it says rustic Tuscan style. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is stepping up, you guys. Today I went in the Dollar Tree. I seen chicken breast, I seen steak. So for those that are on a budget, they're budget friendly. Everything is $1 in there. A decent amount of pepper. And this is ground black pepper. I'm going to put some salt in here. That's plenty. And, ooh. 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 That pepper gets me every time, guys. Some of the Memphis BBQ. Just a little bit, not much. It smells so good. And our steak. You want to put quite a bit of steak seasoning in here. You do have a lot of meat. So, at this point, I got my Ziploc bag right here. I like to flip my bag inside out, like, you know, you're taking your underwear off. Kind of flip it inside out, make it so that it's sitting. Whoops. And we're going to put some liquid smoke in here. Just a couple of squirts. It does not take much. And that's all you need for your seasoning. And my can of mushrooms, I'm going to put that straight in here because I want the mushrooms to get the same flavor. Get the same flavor as the meat. And so I'm just going to mix it up. And then I'm going to put my Italian seasoning, my Italian dressing. It smells so good. And see, this is going to marinate for 24 hours in the refrigerator with all the onions, the tomatoes, the bell pepper, the green bell pepper, and with the seasoning, the Pic Sweet seasoning blend. So really, if you wanted to, like, you could take this meat, throw it on the grill, whatever you want. So, I'm going to shake up our Italian, and we just going to start squirting. Italian seasoning is a good marinade. Do you hear me? It's not only good on your salads, but it's good on your meat too. If you take you some chicken, get you some chicken breasts and cut them up and put a little seasoning on them, put you some Italian on it. It don't matter what brand it is. This is the Kurtz brand from Save a Lot because I believe in saving a lot of money. And you let that chicken marinate overnight. And if you can let it marinate for 48 hours, it's even better. Put that chicken on that grill. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, that meat be so tender. Ooh, it be tender. Be tender and good. Okay. So at this point, I really don't have to do much else. But to make it easier on me, I'm going to dump my green onions in here. I'm going to show y'all what this looks like too. Not that it looks like much. I'm going to put a decent amount of this in here. Now, because I didn't have red bell pepper in this pack, there's red bell pepper. See? It's red bell pepper in here. So I'm just going to scrunch that on up like so. Okay. And now I'm going to take my onion And you really just want to pick your onion apart like I am with my hand. And I'm doing this with one hand, guys, because I don't want to put on another glove. But I am going to just kind of break it up with my hand. That's my jam right there. Don't stop by the hands of time. Now I got a little piece of the root there. Throw that out. Will come someday. Why do people choose to let their love this way? I take my seeds, pull them on off, throw that in the trash, and pull this seed here. Pull out of those in there. Now you can take the bell pepper seeds and let them dry out. You can plant them. I do that a lot too. So then you take, oops, didn't fall. Take your tomato and your bell pepper. Cut a couple pieces overboard. And you're just going to mix everybody together. And now at this point, I feel I need more Italian. I'm gonna squirt a little bit more in there. We'll make sure everybody good and covered. It's my Arkansas country voice right there, y'all. All right. Okay. It smells so good. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take this. We're gonna put it in our Ziploc bag. Just put it all in there. Now, y'all, I might not even put no gravy on this. I might not even need to put no gravy on it. But I like a gravy and a rice and a gravy and a potato. But I might just use the pan drippings from my crock pot. And by the way, a good thing to invest in if you're going to use a crock pot. These right here, and this is not an advertisement, a paid advertisement, but Reynolds, if you want me to advertise, baby, I can. Hit me up, fatfacedfatty@gmail.com. But anyway, these slow cooker liners, they are the bomb. I bought a crock pot in the Goodwill, $5 or $10. I have not washed that crock pot, have not had to wash that crock pot. You put that liner in there, you turn that crock pot on, you set it, you forget it. Once your meal is done, you wipe your crock pot out, especially if you didn't get any juices dripping or whatever. You wipe your crock pot out, you put your crock pot back up. Done. That's it. Nothing else. Okay. So you just want to pack everybody in here. Dude, I'm trying to tell you, this smells so freaking good right now. That Italian dressing, it does something. I'm trying to tell you, the meat, woo, it do something to meat. Now, because I don't want to miss out on any of this goodness in this bowl, I'm gonna dump the whole bowl in here. Yeah, I am. We're going, because all them seasonings in there, y'all. See? You're gonna put all that in there. Even take your hand and swish it on down into your bag. All right, take my glove off, and now we're going to take some of this air out, turn it to the side. All right, so this is what your spare ribs look like in your bag. They're good, they're set, and now I'm going to lay them out on this plate. Just massage it just a little bit, like you do to your man or you do to your woman. Just massage it, and that's it. It's done. Nothing else. Put my pot or my bowl in the sink over here. Wash it on out. And as y'all know, I got my sink over here with hot water and with my bleach, dishwater. I'm gonna wash up all my knives, and after I wash up all my knives, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna chop up my strawberries, show y'all how to do that, and be done with this video until tomorrow, and then show you the rest. I'll be back right after this commercial break.